Let's go over the future of the Star Wars franchise when it comes to actor Mark Hamill. This is Mike Zero here. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. Now, as you all know, Solo: A Star Wars Story is the next Star Wars movie to come out on May 25th, and after that we have Episode 9 at the very end of 2019 in December, and beyond that we have a ton of Star Wars projects currently in the works. However, recently Mark Hamill went over how he's worried about Disney Star Wars, specifically oversaturation. And this is a big topic right now as to where the future of the franchise will in fact be going, and whether or not all these projects that are currently in the works is either A, too much, or B, is just going to be fine. Now, looking at all of the projects that are currently in the works by Disney Star Wars, we have the creators of Game of Thrones and their set of Star Wars films, we have Rian Johnson's new trilogy, we have 3 live-action TV shows in the works, we also have 3 animated TV shows in the works, one of which is Star Wars Resistance. We also have a handful of anthology films to come. So when you're looking at all of these projects, and this is actually just the tip of the iceberg of what's to come with the Star Wars franchise, even the CEO of Disney, Bob Iger, has said that these Star Wars movies will go on forever and will never end. So Mark Hamill, like I say, he went over how he fears of oversaturation for the Star Wars franchise. Now, one thought that I do have a lot, and I always think about this, every here and there, is that will there be a time, let's say maybe 10, 20 years from now, where Star Wars films are still going by Disney and Lucasfilm? That generation of fans, are they going to remember the original trilogy, or is that going to be like a little speck in the haystack where you have all of these Star Wars movies, and then right there, that's the original trilogy right there. Those 3 movies. So looking at, the future of the franchise, that's the one thing that I do fear, is that hopefully the next generation of fans, like 10, 20 years from now, won't forget the original trilogy. I mean, how could anybody forget that, right? It's the best set of Star Wars movies. It's what really started it all. It's George Lucas's creation. That's what I love so much about Star Wars. It all stems right from the original trilogy. So, looking at Mark Hamill's fear and worry about oversaturation, I totally get it, but as long as each and every Star Wars movie is full of quality and actually serves a purpose, I think it'll be A-okay. Now, one thing that Star Wars Newsnet talked about almost a year ago at this point was, of course, they actually had a source on their website stating that Disney plans in the future to have a hiatus with the Star Wars movies and just have TV shows going on for a while, like a 2-year break or so, in around those lines. So that in itself would make some sense, because I guess they want to, at some point in time in the future, maybe stop a movie or 2 for a year and focus on TV shows to promote that more so, and then go back to movies and kind of do that in a cycle. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all this in the comments section. And if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.